Hello everybody, welcome back to Survival Matt. So today we're going to talk about a camping, hiking luxury item. I'm going to call it a luxury item because a lot of people, a lot of you watching this video are going to laugh at me and call this a luxury item and that it's just unnecessary. But in my world, in my opinion, it's not only necessary, it's required. It's part of what makes me think about what would happen if things got weird, you know? If things got zombie weird or whatever kind of weird, what are some of the things that would boost your morale and keep you happy and basically make you cope or help you cope with whatever hardship you're going through? Now, if you're going to talk about like zombie stuff, sure, but I'm also going to gear this towards sort of that mentality I talked about in one of my earlier videos where we talk about why don't preppers think about weight like hikers do. So what we're going to talk about today is fans. I know clearly the fans are in front of me, but a fan is just one of the most important things and one of the best inventions ever made, in my humble opinion. So let's talk about fans, okay? We have 4 kinds of fan here. They're all battery powered. That's really important because there's no electricity on the AT or in the middle of the woods, or at least I hope not. That being said, I haven't found any solar-powered fans or any. There's a little cheapy fan about that big that runs off a USB port that you could use off of like a battery pack. But I didn't even think that was worth reviewing because it's only this big and doesn't put out that much power. The ones I have in front of me are the ones I do own, and only one of which I'm going to recommend. So we have the big boy here. Okay, by the way, this one, and this one are all made by the company called O2 Cool. They seem to be the only ones making fans, at least down here in the South. This one I got off of Amazon. This was recommended to me by Shug when I personally talked to him and via email and asked him what kind of fan would he recommend for hammocking for someone who needs a fan to sleep when they hammock. So, let's see. This one is a 10-inch O2 Cool battery powered. It takes 6 D batteries. You heard me. 6. How much does it weigh? It weighs 4 pounds, 3 ounces, or 69 ounces total. It is ridiculous. 2 D batteries weigh 9.5 ounces by themselves. So this takes 6 of those. Now, that being said, this fan's very not bad. I've had it for years, and it makes, it'll cool my half of the tent down pretty well. It's got a low speed for the winter kind, and then the high speed for the warmer months. Now, would I recommend you backpack this out, or bug out with this, or hike with this? No freaking way. It's almost 5 pounds all by itself. And that's kind of like where you think about the luxury items and where you draw the line between luxury and necessity. And I mean, I guess if this was my only fan, I would hike with it, but I wouldn't be happy about it. In addition to that, even though it takes 6 D batteries, it only lasts for about 3 days. 3 days using it, sleeping with it at night for about 8 hours a night. So your 60 batteries is getting you about 24 hours of use. And that's great for weekend camping or car camping. It's just not feasible or, dare I say, intelligent when you talk about car camping. So we're going to push this one off to the side. Alright, you got this little guy right here. I just got this, testing it out. Just showed up at Walmart. It was $6.88. Oh, by the way, this guy right here was $15. This guy is $6.88. It takes 2 D batteries, and it only lasts for about 8 hours. So one good night. But from one of my opinion, it doesn't kick out enough air. Like this thing at least moves some air at you. This thing's kind of like, I don't even know, a butterfly's wing flap. Don't recommend that. Don't buy that fan. Alright, this is my other fan. I've been hammocking with this fan. It's a fan It got high, it's got low, and it's got LEDs. Sorry if I blinded you. Aha. But I've been using this for, I don't know, 3 years now. It's $14.99. This is the one Shug recommended from Amazon. It's got this cool little hook. It's a generic fan made in China. There's 3 companies that have claimed to sell it. Image Fan is one of the companies. Like I said, you can get them on Amazon. I've seen them as low as $10, but I think I paid $15 for mine. It takes 2 D batteries, and it weighs, with batteries, all these weights, by the way, are the fans with the batteries, because the fan's useless without the batteries. But this weighs 24 ounces, and it's multifunctional, as Dave Kattenberg would say. It has an LED, and it has a fan. So, and it hangs, or you can walk with it, spotlight with it. It's got a lot of cool, you can sit on the ground. You can have the light on the ground. You can do like this weird spotlight thing where you shine in the air. See that? I don't know. It's multifunctional. It does a lot of things. But as a hammock camper, it's... so let's talk about that. I've been car camping for years now. And I've been in the hammock for about 2 or 3 years now. And this has always been fine. I've never questioned this. It has good airflow. It lasts for 3 days, no problem. 4 sometimes, and that's on high, and that's for 8 hours a day. And using the LED at night when you got to use the restroom. So this is great. I've never questioned this. Now, ever since I started learning about hiking and hiking on the AT, this isn't feasible. This is 24 ounces, almost 2 pounds. And for it to only last 3 days, 4 days max, that's just not going to cut it. You'd have to resupply every time you went to a stop or every time you got to buy them. And you're talking D batteries are like close to $3 a battery, so $6 every 3 days. It's just not smart. It's just not feasible. But I have to have a fan. I need a fan. A fan is me. Me is fan. My fan is my BFF. Just not this fan anymore. Maybe this will go into my kit where we go car camping. But as far as bug out bags and as far as get home bag and hiking bag, nope. We've moved on to something else. We've moved on to this. So this is made by that company, the O2 Pocket Carabiner Fan. And you're laughing at me right now. I can see it. Because I laughed at it when I first saw it. But they're $1.88 at Walmart. They weigh 2.2 ounces. And, yeah. They put out some wind. I was a little shocked how much air pressure they put out. This fan puts out more airflow than this one. Isn't that sad? 16.8 ounces, 2.24 ounces. 2 D batteries, 2 AA batteries. 2 AA batteries, by the way, to all you non-hikers, weighs 1 ounce, or at least these do. It comes with this. It comes with this cheap carabiner. I replaced it with a real 5-pound S carabiner. Much better quality. Will last a lot longer, and is multifunctional. If I need it to use it for something else more important, I can always just take it off of the fan, and then we're good to go there. But as the S carabiner is, because the blades are foam and not a hard plastic, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing yet, but I'm going to go with the good thing because that way you can hit yourself with it and won't hurt too bad. But I'm a little worried about it in my pack, so I think this will be like on the very top of my pack where nothing's crushing it, or I'll just S-beaner it to the outside so it can do one of these dangly motions. But then I was worried about it getting wet, so like right now, I think it's going to go in a Ziploc bag and sit in the top of my pack. But these are the batteries that it came with, these 2 cheap Chinese batteries or whatever they are. And this fan has ran for over 2 hours already and has no indication of slowing down. They're the factory batteries that the fan came with. So what I'm going to do for my Appalachian Trail hike, the section hike we're going to do, I'm going to go to Walmart and get 2 of the lithium ion super powerful batteries. I'm actually going to get 4 and put 2 in the fan and put 2 as just in case backup. AA batteries are very versatile. My headlamp uses AA. I've got a couple other toys, gadgets that take AA, so I think AA is a good choice. It's also much lighter, and this will sit on my ridge line in my hammock and blow cold air on me and make me happy. And that's all I need. That's all I want. It's a moving air while I sleep. So now you're kind of like, well, you know, you lost your light. Because, like I said, I've been using this light for years now. You lost your light. It's true, I did. But I got this instead. This is Larry. I don't know why it says Larry on there. I forget the name of this. But have you guys seen this thing yet? It takes 3 AAAs. It's magnetic. It clips onto your shirt. It's got this clip swivels in case you need the position a certain way. And it's this. Whoa! So we're going to use this in case you want to do any night hiking. We'll just clip it right here onto our pack and keep walking, or you could hook it to your pole, your hiking pole, which you'll hike along. And these 2 items combined weigh just under 5 ounces. This is 2.4. This is 2.4. That's 4.8 ounces with batteries, and you get a light, and you get a fan, and it's all super light. And this got me oddly excited enough to make this YouTube video, because as a prepper, I've got my headlamp, which is strongly recommended, but now this can also be hands-free. This was, I think, $9, $10. You can get them on Amazon, or I try to buy local. I was at a local archery store, and they have these for $9, so I bought it. And then this is $2, so this is $11 combined for a light and a fan. Now this is not multifunctional. It only has the one function of providing me with light, and this is not necessarily multifunctional, as in it's just a fan. But when we were camping at Dick's Creek, we actually had to use this guy right here to keep our fire going one morning, because it just wouldn't stay lit. We were lower elevation, and the fire just would not give us coals. So we put the fan on it, and of course it stoked the flames, and it gave us everything we needed. So in that regard, fans are very useful, right? Maybe? I don't know. Check it out. This is my recommendations. This light, this fan. But that's it for this video. Until next time, thank you for checking in. See ya.